You gotta love that word, reshoots. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right. Well, there's some good things and bad things that I'm going to be talking about here. Those of you that are looking forward to... Oh, Jesus. You guys, I love you guys. You guys on my Twitter. When I ask you, you put some good stuff in here. Dave, don't say the R word too many times. The poor soul may show up looking for a job, and there's a picture of Joss Whedon. Funny. Because I asked everybody, I was seeing on my timeline earlier that Deadpool 2, they had a test screening recently, and apparently it didn't go that well. And since that's the case, they're doing massive reshoots, and I love it when there's an adjective in front of reshoots. Obviously, they are doing reshoots. Josh Brolin was confirmed on saying that to Entertainment Weekly, I guess, or something like that, which, of course, that's going to be the case. But, the word massive, I asked anybody anybody that has a link to an article that says massive reshoots, because of course we've been down this road before, and I know that actually was pretty massive. I'm just wondering if a certain fan base, an opposite fan base from this Marvel fan base, is being a little bit overly dramatic because now it's our turn. I actually saw DC fans happy that this was happening, and I'm going, no, this is not. And, the same DC fans, you got to realize that a certain someone that we all know and love is actually probably feeling the grief that the director is feeling right now, because he posted on his Vero that, hey, guess what? Yeah, the director of Deadpool 2, he was a stuntman in fucking 300. That's right, David Leitch, I'm probably saying his name wrong, was in 300. He was a stuntman. And Zack Snyder posted that today after word that there's reshoots happening. So it's almost like Snyder is going like, I feel you, bro. I fucking feel you. And that's awesome, though, that he was in there. But, when it comes to massive, I'm not seeing any articles that say massive. Jeremy Conrad was posting that there was bad reactions and that they were doing reshoots 8 weeks out and that it wasn't good. And then all of a sudden, Fox hit him up and said, yeah, we're going to sue you for saying this shit. And I just went... That's what you get, fucker. Some people might not understand why they would actually send him that, okay? So anybody that goes to a test screening signs an NDA, okay? They're not supposed to talk about it with anybody. But the fact of the matter is that Jeremy Conrad found out and was talking about it on social media. He also has his own blog. He's a voice in the movie community, no matter how much we don't like him or anything, but he has a voice, so he's held accountable, okay? They will contact him and try to squeeze out who told them, so then they can get that person, okay? He's playing victim, of course. That's just the way he is. He's going to call the FBI and this, that, and this. The guy's a fucking pussy. He was getting, death threats, and apparently he's getting death threats again from the same guy. This kid who has got some mental issues, and that's what he does. He trolls people to get a reaction. And good job, Jeremy. You gave him the reaction that he wanted, because now you're freaking out. Somebody who lives not even in your state, who's going to do anything to you, you're fucking hitting up law enforcement. And of course they're not going to do anything because there's nothing to do here. And I know we all have different opinions on the whole death threat thing like that, but this is when you know who it is and you know that he does this just to get a rise out of people and has never harmed a fly, he hasn't hurt a fly or anything in his life, then you got to stop. Stop playing victim. Stop doing this for attention. That's exactly what he's doing. And you know what's funny too is I'm surprised Warner Brothers didn't get on his ass, because he was reading in forums on Reddit and hitting up people just to get the scoop on what they saw with the Aquaman screening, and then he wrote an article talking about plot points of Aquaman. That's what he does. He's a fucking weasel, and he's a puss. It's sad. I don't know. He blocked me on Twitter, so whatever. But when it comes to these reshoots, I don't like hearing it. I mean, they're 8 weeks out. This is going to cut it pretty close, and if that's going to be the case, I just hope it's not going to end up being sloppy. I mean, if Fox is not faithful in what's going on and they can't achieve it, push it out. Push it to the fall. Do it. Deadpool 2 is surrounded by a bunch of big blockbusters. Okay, you got Solo and Avengers Infinity War surrounding Deadpool. I don't think if they're worried about this movie, they should delay it to the fall. They should put it in November or something, or even October. Who knows? People will still flock to see it. They're excited for this movie. I'm excited for it. It was #1 on my most anticipated movie list. But but like I said in that video, pretty much the top 5 are all my #1 at least. Because it's very hard to rearrange it. But I love Deadpool so much that I was really looking forward to it. So I don't know. So this is pretty disheartening. The massive thing, I think that's a little overly dramatic. I think they're just going to tweak some things, but hopefully it's not like Justice League or Fan-4-Stick, caliber reshoots. So I guess we'll see what happens, guys. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about all this? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel, visit filmjunkie.com, and of course, visit the closet for shirts and stickers like this one right here. My firstborn, the metalhead shirt. Come on, you know you want it. Go get it. All right, guys. Talk to you later.